Like a perfect little intro there. My goodness. We'll go ahead and lower that though.
Oh boy.
Wow. Wow. Wow, man.
Excuse me. What's
Um,
up, man?
what up, man? Um, what I know. I know you had a day. Um, what a week.
Multiple.
What a week it has been as
Yes,
well.
it's been one.
Um, it's been a lot going on. I mean, in typical fashion, whenever you have something coming up, that week is always crazy. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I got a
Well,
trip on
no.
Saturday, and just getting
Yeah.
there, it's just like you gonna work for this trip. You
Yeah.
gonna work for it, and then something's gonna happen every day. It might not,
Well,
you might not be what you expected, but something gonna happen every day. Um,
that's the way of the world.
I would rather you talk about your day because I'm sure your day is a lot more interesting than mine today.
I mean, my day was typical, man. I mean, I don't really want to get in the thick of it, okay? But
You don't
just
want to talk about
another
that
day.
shit?
Nah, I don't. I really don't. You know why I don't? Because
No, I know why you don't. Just
it's like I might gotta do that shit again tomorrow. You never know
yeah,
working retail. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I tell the story today. I'm gonna have to tell the story next pod.
Especially if that one lady come.
Yeah, honestly, I never seen her before. I gotta like even if they're not regulars and they've been in there like one or two times, I could
Mm.
pretty much be like, oh yeah, I remember seeing them this day, whatever. That lady was new. And what's crazy is I checked her out before she went to the bathroom, and she was like, she was fidgety, like she had. Okay, I'll go. I'll go ahead and say the name. It was the lady went to the bathroom and she shit all over the toilet. Not once, but twice. The first time, my
Uh,
assistant manager went and cleaned it up. Then I guess the lady was like, "I'm not done with you yet." Went back to the bathroom, blew that bitch up again
I'm not
on
done with
the.
you yet.
It's like I think my theory was she didn't want to sit on the toilet
uh,
like seat,
yeah, yeah.
so she like just had a loose caboose, look like Gerber baby food. You feel me? Just all over the toilet.
Stop. Yeah, yeah.
You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? So the second time, I was like, man, I'm gonna go clean the shit up, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, just make sure it was the
Literally.
women's bathroom. So I was like, just make sure no women come in there while I'm in there scrub a dub dubbing. You
Wow.
feel me? And before I decided to go clean the restroom, me and my store manager were looking at the cameras to see like I was like, how you gonna know like who it was for real? You know what I'm saying? She was like, well, I went in the bathroom and then somebody came in after me and then da 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 da. So she had a timeline in her head. But one of our production members saw the lady who did it. So I went and asked her. I was like, why are we wasting time? I was like, yo, who'd you see in the bathroom? And she described the lady that I had just checked out. It was a sister. I'm sorry. She definitely needs to get some more fiber in her diet though. Cause it was
But
everywhere. You know what I mean?
okay, before we don't need to stick on the grossness, but like I'm just saying, as a person,
Mm-hmm.
how do you just do that and just leave?
Embarrassed? Like if I had shit everywhere like that, I'm trying to get the fuck out of Dodge too. I'm not sticking around trying to see what
But
deals
I'm
y'all
saying
got.
she even checked out though, so she like had
No,
time
she
to.
checked out first.
Oh,
What's
and then she
crazy is
okay.
she was wearing something. What I don't know. I wasn't even paying attention. She just kept saying, "I need to go change. Can I go to your bathroom and change?" I said, "Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Like, you got your receipt. You paid." She wanted to change it to the shit that she had just bought. So in my mind, she got somewhere to be. She really has somewhere to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because she was like fidgety and trying to like rush and shit.
Uh.
I seen her walk out. It looked like she like started looking at stuff after she left out of the bathroom, and then on the camera you can see her go back in. But anyways, that was pretty much I mean it. That wasn't like what was draining about my day or anything. It was just kind of like something we all had like a little inside joke about the situation. But other than that, it's just been a regular schmegular day. I did get to kick it with the fam over the weekend. Haven't had the chance to do that in probably like 6 or 7 months
Hmm.
because I've been working nonstop. Um, we had like the family gathering on Sunday, cooked, laughed. All the kids were there, which was nice. Like all the kids were there, everybody's kids. My neighbor's kid, well, my parents' neighbor's kid was there as well. Only white boy in there, little Dalton Jr.
Oh,
You know what I'm
great. Yeah,
saying? But yeah, it was a good time. Everybody had a swell time. And I enjoyed having some off time, shit like that. Needed it. But I'm already back to the stress level I was at before I left.
man.
You know what I'm saying? So
I can't tell you how much I need this trip, man.
I bet you,
I can't tell
I
you,
bet
bro.
you do, nigga.
Golly, bro.
Where I know, obviously I know where you're going, but where are you going? Don't look back. If it'll be crazy as hell if when you said that and Shelby just came from the back with a frying pan and hit you over the head.
Uh,
Oh shit.
but yeah, man. I mean, it used to be like a yearly thing that we do this, but obviously with kids and especially two kids, it's kind of hard to go places.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But
We went last year, but you didn't have two kids yet. But we went last year, didn't we?
no, I didn't go last year.
Oh, that was the year before last. When we
I have never seen Bryce Young play in person, so I haven't been in since he been in the league.
when he get in the league, because I
Oh, I'm
don't know.
sorry. You know what? We saw the Houston game, so we watched him as a rookie. I'm sorry. I apologize. We watched
Didn't
him
we
as
go last year? Am
no
I
we
tripping?
no. It's his third year in the league. We went 2 years ago.
Oh, okay. What'd you
Yeah.
do for your birthday last year?
We did the Mario Party thing.
Oh, you're fucking right. You're
Yeah,
right. I thought
but
we just went last year. I'm tripping. It was the year before last.
generally, what I do is for my birthday, like what I do for myself is I try to plan to go to Charlotte, to watch a football game, and I invite a bunch of my friends, to come with me. I I planned it a couple months ago because when the schedule came out, I saw they were playing the Cowboys in Charlotte, and I was like, "Oh, hey, we can finally watch them play in Charlotte." And a, a lot of I mean, Ridge especially is a big Cowboys fan, so he always goes with me. Ridge has gone every single time, and he finally gets to go to a game he wants to go to. But yeah, it just happened to be that this year, like a lot of shit happened for everybody. So like it
Mm-hmm.
was kind of like we don't have many people going this time, but I'm just excited to go to get have a little escape for. I'm just going for the weekend. Like I'm not going for a long time, but um, any time is better than no time. So, but yeah, that's what I'm doing. My birthday's not until November, but this is how the schedule fell, and the weather will
Yeah.
be nicer anyway. So
Yeah.
I'll take it. And I just checked. There's no rain in forecast, which is also good. So, yeah, all good stuff so far. But yeah, I'll be just going to Charlotte. I'm flying to Atlanta, then driving over because the tickets to Charlotte were just not getting any lower. So I got the cheaper ticket to Atlanta. Just drive
Yeah.
over. Um, and then we'll meet Ridge there, and then we'll have a nice little swell time. Um,
Bring me back a keychain, nigga.
see what we can make happen while we're there. I will say my favorite restaurant's finally reopened. That Soul Gastro Lounge place is finally back open. At their new location. I'm excited to see that for sure.
Excuse me.
But other than that, that's what's going on. So, um, I'll tell you all about that next week. On so yeah, anything else you want on the week before we just go to dive in?
This week, not that I can think of off the top of my head.
Mm.
Trying to think if there was any big deals. Not really. No, not no. Nothing I can think of off the top of my head. At
Okay.
least outside of what just happened today, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, what we could just start with like some quick bites, but the big news of the day, which we saw coming for months now, finally happened. The
I was kind of on the fence. I'm not gonna lie.
I was never on the fence. I knew this was not going to have any sort of resolution the way that people thought. But the UMG versus Drake case has now been officially dismissed.
Hmm.
Um, they basically was just like, yeah, you can't sue for hurt feelings.
Yeah, it
So
was basically hearsay.
yeah, so um, yeah, I mean, not surprised at all. Now it's just kind of like uh, you you've now officially lost like 3 times total in this
We
situation.
lost more than that, my brother.
Um, so I would just say, as a man, just like take your ass whooping and move on, man. Like it's okay. Like you still one of the biggest artists on the planet. It's not like you're not important to the game. So just come back and make some motherfucking music, bro. Like I mean, it is what it is. You lost. So
That's very easy to say, though.
okay.
Like I'm on the side of like I was just thinking about how great the battle was earlier today. I
Uh,
think about that like a long lost ex or some shit. Like I just sit and reminisce and smile. I catch myself smiling thinking about that shit. Like man, that shit was so crazy, dog. I
it
lived to
was.
witness this shit.
It's one of
But
those things where you're like, I knew where I was at every time something.
bruh, every time, bruh, like when Meet the Grams dropped, I was like under my cover, scared for life.
Yeah.
Nigga, like, why did I feel like I did something to this nigga? But yeah, it's easy to say, like, get over it, bro. Go make some music. Like, he's had his people in his country, this country,
But
all over the
you know
world.
why it would be easier, Chris?
Huh?
You know why it's I say it's easy?
Why? Because he got money?
Because he's very rich. Like so it's like
Man, look, I could have, bro. Bro.
no, Chris. He no. The reason I'm also saying is he made it a point several times for him and his friends and all his followers were like, he's not bothered by this. They made it in a very extravagant point. Even your man's Maul was like, this motherfucker don't care. Like these all motherfuckers were trying to make us just have to know that Drake is unbothered by all this. Even during a lawsuit, he's just like, he's unbothered. He's doing this for the people.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's not. So like, if
You have to try to save face in like in public humiliation like that. There's
okay,
just no way around it.
all I'm saying
So
is we now that the case is over, he has to move on in some fashion. Now I'm not saying if they happen to cross paths or whatever, they don't we they shouldn't come to blows. I mean, this is definitely fighting shit for sure.
mhm.
There definitely could be violence behind this. What I'm
Ain't no
saying
could
is,
be, nigga.
what I'm saying is though, like as far as like leave the courts alone, and then focus up, get back in the booth, bro. Like get back to what you're actually good at.
I can
Um,
see all I'm trying to say is I can see someone's confidence uh being shaken. Uh t- because
yeah, I
of the
mean, if
level because of the level that this song
hey,
resonated.
hey,
It's easy. It's one thing to be
every
like,
year there's a loser in the Super Bowl, brother. So like,
yeah, but there weren't called things and there weren't jokes being made and this wasn't they weren't talking about this shit at the Emmys and the
there
Grammys and
wasn't
the
jokes to be made. The Falcons were up 28-3 and they lost that game. They still get
what
made fun of to this day.
from fans, yeah, but I'm talking peers.
Yeah.
Nah, dog, not the same level. You know it's not the same level. This shit is way
I know he
different.
got called a pedophile. I get it.
This shit's and I'm on the side of it was just rap. I
Yeah.
didn't think he should take it as personal, but I mean, I didn't get called that, and I hope pray to God, nigga. 3 Jesus pieces on right now. I pray to God nobody ever be like, yo, this guy is weird, and blah 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 blah. Because I don't know what to do. I would be sick to my stomach.
So
But yeah, he a sore loser for sure. He lost
yeah,
the rap battle 100%. I'm on that side, but I'm also on the side like, nigga, get your lick back any way you can. You better do something. You have to save face somehow. Now all that's left is to shoot the fair one
yeah,
or
because
shoot
like
him.
yeah, he's lost in every arena pretty much, except
Yeah,
that
like
one right now. That's the
yeah,
only arena left.
nigga squabble up.
Now I'm
That's
telling you
it.
this: if if it
Oh
happens to
yeah,
me,
nah, yeah, yeah. You ain't even got to say it.
like I don't know, man. But what do you want him to do going forward?
Hold on, let me. I just want to. I want to get a height difference right quick. How tall?
I mean, the size difference is probably pretty.
I know. I know. Drake is 6 foot. Kendrick is
He's about my height. He's about my height, I think.
5'5".
He's 5'5".
That's what it say on here.
He Kevin Hart size? Damn. No way.
I mean, he is a small guy.
I know he's small. I didn't think he was that small though. Okay.
I mean, if Kendrick stay on the inside, he can win. You know what I'm saying? If not, he might have a long day. Just stay on the inside. Come
Yeah,
up,
I mean,
come up under the chin, pop the head
that
back one
size
good
difference is
time,
crazy
uppercut.
though.
Yeah, it is. They say he 5'5". This is the AI shit too. Wait, some sources list him as 5'6".
Oh, an inch. Okay.
And then possible past claims says 5'7". That's what this shit say.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Kendrick. You got the internet being like, he might be 5'7".
Maybe if you squint. All right, but anyways, while we're on the subject of people getting murdered, the movie that we picked this week, or I picked this week, Murdered in a Rap Beef, not in real life.
Yeah.
The movie that you see the colors on my shirt today, I did that on purpose. If anybody out there is GP. This week I picked 7. Like I told Dalton over the phone, I enjoyed the movie very much. I raved about the movie to like people who haven't seen it. I was like, you got to see it because I saw it late. Then I watched Mr. and Mrs. Smith like right after, and I was like, damn, I think I just got like an affinity for Brad Pitt in the way that he acts. Not saying that the movie was bad by any stretch, but I think I just enjoy watching Brad Pitt and Glorious Bastards, the Ocean's films. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think what else. The Bullet Train movie was hard. Yeah, I fuck with Brad Pitt. And I fuck with Morgan Freeman, man. Nigga been alive since like both my parents. Actually, we just looked at his age the other day. He's up there, bro. He not as up there as I thought he should be.
Yeah, I mean, what is he? Hold on, I'll figure it out. Hold on 1 second. He is 88.
Yeah, that nigga at least 103. Like, ain't no fucking way he only 88 years old, bro.
There's just no way.
Nah, hell no. But yeah, I wanted to watch 7. I know Kevin Spacey isn't like Hollywood darling that he might have used to be, but
good news, he's only in the movie for like 15 minutes, so like
yeah. But the premise of the film, Morgan Freeman ready to retire, old black cop, you know how it go, detective. They sticking with it. Yeah, over it. They sticking with a new hot shot cop off the block. Brad,
that's going to be his replacement, basically. Yeah,
right.
From upstate.
They want Morgan to shoot him. Not shoot him, but maybe shoot him. But teach him the ropes.
Yeah.
They both go to a crime scene. Morgan Freeman feels like something's going on a little bit more under the veil. Come to find out, the murderer, Kevin Spacey, is murdering people based off of the 7 deadly sins. And they try to catch him. It's pretty much the basis of the film.
Yeah, I'm letting you go first because this was your choice. So
hold on, bro. I ain't like Google this shit. I mean, So the seven deadly sins, for anybody that isn't aware, I don't know all of them,
You don't?
but not
Okay.
off the top of my don't know is lust,
Yeah.
gluttony, pride, sloth, wrath, greed, and envy. I know them,
Yeah.
but I don't. I'm not like you know what I'm saying indulge with them because I don't sin. You know what I'm saying. When I do sin, I ask for forgiveness. You understand? Um. So yeah, he was murdering people based off this the sins, and
Yeah.
the last sin that he unleashed was wrath. I don't want to give the movie away if you haven't seen it, but the movie's been out for like 20 something years.
Yeah. We can't. I
So
mean,
I'm sure.
I guess we can say it, but I think this is past the limitations here.
Yeah, right.
Um.
And then it's like it's readily available everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, so the main thing of this movie is uh yeah, obviously the sins, but like it's like trying to find like a like they're like finding purpose really. Like so like Morgan Freeman is like I did all the like cuz he's like pessimistic now. He's just like I did all this shit and never made a difference. Like um he's asked several times like why do you think the city's this way, and he's like shit, it might have always been this way.
Hmm.
Um and he even agrees. Like he said, I agree, violence can be helpful. Like, because I agree, I understand apathy. Like, um, but and then Brad Pitt, of course, is like just like I'm trying to. He thinks he has like a hero complex. Like he just wants to save the day, but you don't really know the reason why because
Mm-hmm.
there's a part in the movie, um, that's kind of understated, but it's actually important. Is there's a part where because at first him and Morgan Freeman are like not getting along
Mm-hmm.
because Brad is just like in everything, and Morgan is just like, yo, be quiet, I'm trying to
Mm-hmm.
think. And then like they're just not meshing. But there's a part where they're actually on better terms, and they're in the car, um and they're talking about having to shoot their guns, and Morgan Freeman said in his like whole career he's only um unholstered his gun 3 times and he's never shot it.
Yeah. Only
And no, he said he never shot it with the intent to hit anybody with it.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
but he's only unholstered it 3 times, and then Brad Pitt said he's only taken it out once and fired it that one time.
Mm-hmm.
And he tells the story of it about um, basically he was going in there with the cops, and one of the cops got shot, and he was the one that went and was holding him and then got him into the ambulance, and he watched the guy die in the ambulance, but he couldn't remember the guy's name,
Mm-hmm.
and he was like, it stuck with me, but he could not remember the guy's name, and I think that's like the main thing about the guy in the movie is like he is just doing this shit, and I don't think he really like he's not really knowing what he's doing. He's just like some part of him is just like I have to do this. Like he's not even focused on like anything around him. You can kind of see with like his wife. Like of course he loves his wife, but like he just dips in the middle of the night to go do the case without telling her anything.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he makes her move to this city just to like go to a he goes to a crime like a heavier crime area so he could be like a bigger detective. And she's
Mm-hmm.
like, why? She even asked Morgan Freeman why are we here? Like tell me, like she's like I fucking hate it here. Like
Yeah.
what am I supposed to do? I'm a teacher, and I went to an interview and I'm looking at this the what the schools look like. I can't work here. Like these schools are like shit basically. And then you find out she's pregnant, and she's like, how am I supposed to raise a baby here? Um, and like Brad Pitt doesn't know any of this, right?
Right.
Because he's on his like solitary mission, and that's all he's focused on. And you're just in like nobody, you don't know why. Like it doesn't give you any backstory. Like he's not like my dad was a cop, I did this and
Yeah.
that. He's just
Yeah.
like you can just tell like he's just trying to get. And then as the movie goes further along, he does get more and more impatient, and he starts doing stuff like kind of off the cuff. Like Morgan tells him like, "Yo, we need a warrant to go in this house because the way we found this address was illegal."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, okay, I'll calm down." And he breaks the door down.
Yeah.
anyway. And he's like, oops, gotta have to explain it now. And then now it does come with a breakthrough in the case, but yeah, so it's basically a cat and mouse. The killer is obviously smarter than them. He plans everything out to like a T. It ends up being Kevin Spacey. Um, and the climax of the film basically is he gives himself up. And he basically says, "You can arrest me, but you just have to let these two detectives come with me to find the last two sins, which is envy and wrath." At that point, we've seen everything else. And it gets the scene that's I think is the most famous part of the movie. I think even if you've never seen the movie, you've seen clips of this scene.
Yeah.
Which is the what's in the box scene. So
What's in the box?
he gets him out to the desert, and he's like, "It should be here any minute." And then a driver pulls up, delivers a box, and Morgan Freeman's character opens it and is like disgusted by what he sees inside. And he's like, "Mills, don't." He said, "Get out of here!" Like, don't listen to him. And
he's got the upper hand now.
Yeah. So basically, he's like talking to Kevin Spacey's talking to Brad Pitt, and he's like, "Yeah, I realized that I wanted to see how a modern man lives, so I went to your house and I met your beautiful wife, and like, she was begging for her life, and that's when I realized that I am envy, like I am envy." And he's like, "Now you should complete the cycle and become wrath and kill me to finish the cycle," basically. So, and then Morgan Freeman pops up. He's like, "Yo, don't look in there." And he's like, "What's in the box?" And he's like, "I think you know what's in the box." And the like, implied that it's his wife's head is in the box.
So I took her pretty head. Yep.
Yeah, and then he also says like she begged for her and her baby's life, and of course Brad Pitt didn't know that she was pregnant, and Morgan Freeman's just like, "Don't do it. You'll let him win if you shoot him." And yeah, he unloads a whole clip in his ass, ta 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 ta, and just walks off, like. And
that's pretty much the end of the movie. Morgan Freeman says, give him whatever he needs to their captain or whatever, and that's the end of the movie.
He's like, where you be? He's like, around. And then the last line in the movie is, this guy said that life is beautiful and worth protecting. The world is beautiful and is worth protecting. He's like, I agree with the second part. And then the movie ends. So, here's what I'll say. I was never planning to revisit this movie. Like, I'm not a big like horror. It's not really horror, but like it's like a thriller. Now don't get me wrong. I like mystery stuff, but like this, I don't think this really is on my like, because this is more like, cat and mouse and like torture and stuff, right? But it's now I do say like going back to it, it's not as violent as I remember it being, because most of the like you never see the murder in progress other than him getting shot, and even the shooting is like off camera. Yeah. So like all the deaths are already finished. You're just seeing a crime scene, and I think the only one that's like really still like gross is the sloth one, because the man's still alive and you can see like the shit on his body or whatever. But like the fat man, he's just dead in a bowl of pasta and he's just fat. And then you
fat
find
as
out,
fuck, nigga.
But you find out what happened to him afterward. But like you don't ever see it happen.
He ate until he burst.
Now the most gruesome one by explanation is the lust one. That one's crazy when you listen to what happened, but like you don't see it happen.
What happened? I don't remember that one for real.
That's the one where he made the dude wear a like strap on that was a blade, and he said he made him fuck a prostitute with a knife, and it killed her from the inside. But you don't. He just explains it. You don't see it. But Yeah, so I don't think the point of this movie was like the gruesomeness of it. It was like
Yeah,
the whole like this man thought he was like righteous and like well like giving a divine message like hey, we're all pieces of shit.
yeah,
Um and the he said that and until we realized it that like he was just like disgusted by people basically because like they're all like just walking fallacies. They're just like living in their own like mediocrity basically is what he's saying. But um going back to the movie, um it's it's fine. I would say it didn't age particularly well. I you can definitely tell it's early in Brad Pitt's career though. Um I don't think it's like a hallmark performance by any means. Now the last scene is really good, obviously, but like it's nothing that I don't think he would have won any awards for sure. Um, and
they
then
won.
this is a David Fincher joint, like, and he has a lot better movies than this movie. To be fair, like
They
Fight
won
Club,
several awards for that movie.
what 7?
Yeah,
What awards did it win?
not nothing big, but they won.
No, but it wasn't like Best Actor though, right?
It was
Here, I'll find it.
when MTV meant something. They won a bunch of MTV awards for that
Oh,
movie.
here we go. MTV Awards.
That
Yeah.
shit counted back then, though.
All
Like
right.
that shit meant something, nigga.
It received one nomination at the Academy Awards for Best Film Editing.
London Film Critics Actor of the Year, Morgan Freeman
And it
won for
was
that.
nominated for Best Original Screenplay at the British Academy Film Awards. At the MTV Movie Awards, Seven received 3 awards: Best Movie, Most Desirable Male, Brad Pitt, and Best Villain. Yeah. So,
That
yeah,
year.
there you go.
Hey, what you said it didn't win no awards. I'm just saying it did. All
I'm
right, I
saying
didn't
I know
say
I said
it
his
was no
acting.
Oscars.
I said his acting wasn't winning any awards. That's what I said.
Well, okay, well, semantics, but the movie
But
won awards.
yeah, so like is this movie worth a watch? I would say definitely it's worth a watch. I'm not gonna watch it again probably. It's just not my type of movie though. But um, but David Fincher has a lot of bangers though. Like his next movie after that was Fight Club. So like, um, and he even has a movie like this that he did better in the movie Zodiac, which was starring Jake Gyllenhaal, Mark Ruffalo, and Robert Downey Jr. Based on a true story of the Zodiac killer that was never found. But it's about a detective research, like trying to find this motherfucker, and like
Mhm.
the paranoia that this case caused, him and everybody around him. But so uh, yeah, I don't know if I have like a rating for it. I was just like it was fine. I just don't think it aged particularly well, especially with like more modern movies. The third act happens very quickly. Like you just kind of like slowly building this case, and then it hits a fucking turbo boost at the end. Like so, like I said, Kevin Spacey's in the movie for like 15 minutes. Um, now he played a creepy guy well. We just found out he wasn't really acting in real
Yeah.
life, but
I think the film, to me, the film it's I don't know if I would say it's like a comfort film for me at this point, but it is something that I would watch. I've watched multiple times. I don't
yeah.
see myself not watching it for any reason.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I can't particularly point to what is like drawing me into the film for
Mm-hmm.
real. Like, I think maybe the aesthetic of the film is something I'm drawn to. Like
Yeah.
the city they're in isn't like it's not based anywhere. Like it's supposed to be like a New York esque
Yeah.
type of
It looks
city,
like New
but I
York
think
or
it was
Chicago. Yeah.
filmed on the West Coast, if I'm not mistaken. I googled this shit when me and Ariana when I got Ariana to watch it or whatever. But
How did she like it, by the way?
I really haven't. I didn't get her.
Opinion? Okay.
I will say this though, like you said, third act, she jumped out of the. She was like in front of the TV by the third act. like standing at the TV, mouth wide open, like, "What's in the box?" Like she's even like, "What's in there?" I was like, "I don't know." You know what I'm saying? And she's like, "He didn't have to do that."
That literally is the best scene in the movie, though. Like, it, hands down. Like,
I think anytime Brad and Kevin's character had to talk or cross paths, that's what's happening. I
yeah,
think you hit the nail on the head saying, he's envy, he's wrath. Once Kevin figured out that Brad was that type of guy, he already knew he was just finna poke at him the whole time. Even on
yeah,
the car ride, or even at the in the interrogation, he was like, "I broke your face, dude. Like you didn't do shit. Like if I didn't turn myself in, you would have never caught me."
mm-hmm.
Like he's stirring him up because obviously he know what he's already done. He
Yeah.
he
The
planned
deed's
it
been
so
done already.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he planned the shit so well. Had the delivery driver drive out to the middle of the desert at 7:03 or whatever to drop the box off, knowing that they would be there, knowing that they would take the bait, knowing that he would be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way that the when it comes to films of this nature, though, I think typically what happens is like the writer or maybe like shit gets lost in editing. They usually drop the ball with the motives of the villain.
Yeah.
Like you said, you explain. In my opinion, you explained it perfectly. Like his whole point was like, um, everybody's pieces of shit. Basically, nobody's without sin. Yada yada. Right. But typically, I don't think we see a villain be like this. Like, if methodical with his
Other than,
shit.
other than Jigsaw, but yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's a whole nother level. So I think on that front, I think didn't you say this was based off a book as well?
Yes, it was. Here, I'll pull it back up. Yeah,
I,
the writer was, it was written by Andrew Kevin Walker. Uh, yeah, when he was an aspiring writer, he based the script of this movie on his experience from moving from suburban New York to New York City during a period when crime and drug addiction was rising in the 1980s. Um, so basically, he was just like writing, like,
his twisted little fantasy.
yeah, but based on like his like moving from like a small city to a big city, and then like
Yeah,
how jarring
yeah.
crime was when jumping up there, right? So, um,
When you moved to Charlotte by yourself,
mhm.
was there like noticeable difference from here versus there? Like,
Yeah, of
did you
course.
pay attention? Did you pay attention to like the area and the crime and all that shit? Like when you moved there, like because I don't think you really paid attention. I don't even know if you pay attention to that shit while you're here, or is it like day by day shit?
But I don't pay
Like, do
attention
you
to
know?
crime.
Yeah, like, do you know that your area is like high crime or low crime?
Yeah, of
Like, do you?
course.
Oh, I
When
don't pay
what?
attention to that
Yeah,
shit. You
yeah.
can try
When
me if you want to. You heard?
when we moved here, I mean, we were looking at like, yeah, we checked the crime rate because I was about to have kids, man. Like, I can't put them in this like
Right.
a bad area. But
I don't know. I guess because you never talk about it, like when you're a super adult, you'd be like, oh, the news is talking about how the drugs are rising
nah,
in the community.
nah. What did Kanye say? First rule, baby. Don't trust anything they say on the news. You know what I'm
That
saying?
is true. That
So
is true.
no, but when
And
I
he
did,
also,
no, of course, when I
yeah,
moved to Charlotte, the same, I
yeah,
had to, I looked up areas that had better crime, like not a crazy crime rate,
yeah,
because I was like, I'm by myself, so like if
yeah,
in a new
yeah,
city, if someone trying to run with me, I'm like, yeah, you get him a whole wallet, bro. I don't know anything about this shit. Like
yeah.
so,
Go ahead.
um,
You got it.
so
You heard? No, yeah.
yeah, I mean, I looked it up
Oh,
and
my
like,
bitch
yeah, of course, I mean, I was that whole first month, I was like observing
ass.
everything, trying to
Yeah,
figure it out. Like, cause I was
yeah.
like, what are the best roads to take? Like,
Mhm.
what are like, like, what, tell me, asking locals, like, what are the shitty areas? Where should I
Mhm.
go?
Where should I not go? Yeah,
Yeah, where should I not go?
yeah,
What do you consider traffic here? Like those,
mhm,
cause like
yeah.
they were sending traffic like waiting 15 minutes. I was like, oh boy, you're not gonna have a good time in Texas. Uh,
Ever.
but yeah. So I mean, I get that. I mean, I was yeah, but
I
I
never,
did the opposite though. I live in a big city and moved to a smaller city.
smaller
But
city, yeah.
but
I guess I never, I mean, but even when I like did move to Jackson, I was already familiar with like what was going on.
right.
So I never like, oh, but here, I guess, I mean, you just know, like, don't go to stop six. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
unless you really want to. Fort Worth is like no man's land. And don't go over there. But like, yeah. Only reason again, I mean, I asked because of him writing this film. He had to see some shit
Yeah, I
or
bet he
heard some
did.
shit. You know what I'm saying? For him to write the book. But yeah, I think that it's kind of subtle. Brad's character Somerset Somerset was like
No,
slowly getting more
Brad
agitated.
was Mills.
Oh,
Morgan
and
Freeman was
Morgan
Somerset.
Freeman was Somerset. Yeah, um, he was slowly getting more agitated as the film like went along until the big boom.
Finale.
Yeah, and maybe he knew that about him, so maybe he thought the more good he would do as a cop, as a detective, he could kind of wipe that away. But as you said, he's not really dealing with anything in his life. It's just like one, got to go to work. Where the dog's at? Whoop de whoop. Like, imagine moving your girl to another city, getting an apartment, and the goddamn train station is above your apartment or whatever. Obviously, they didn't say if it was above or below them. I don't know if it was like a
He
subway
said
or like
Subway, so
above
it
them.
had to be below.
Okay, below. But that's fucking crazy, dog. Like, every time that bitch passed, like your whole shit finna shake. Fuck that, dog. Nah, we ain't doing that, man.
Yeah,
But
it's
anyways,
it don't have those.
yeah, I enjoy the film. I don't know. Like I said, maybe it's aesthetic. Again, I like the story. I like
Yeah,
what
I don't hate
they
it. I
tried
just like
to.
I don't. I just said I don't think it aged particularly well.
Mhm.
Um,
What
um,
don't you think aged well about it?
like the pacing and then just kind of how like it could have been a budgetary thing, but like it's just like we're we're only seeing the after fact and like the detective work is kind of just like eh, like it's but I mean
the budget was 33, 34 million,
yeah,
33,
it made
34.
quite a bit of money. Uh, yeah, that's a
327
lot for
million
that
point
time. That
three
came out in
million.
1995. That's a lot for that time frame.
Hell yeah,
Um,
box office. But hey, this Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman,
hmm
Denzel was supposed to play in this film.
Yeah, you told me
He
that.
turned it
Yeah,
down. He thought it was too demonic. Me and Ariana was going back and forth about who he would have played. I
probably
think he would have
Somerset.
played Brad Pitt's character.
You think it would have been like that?
Yeah, I
Okay.
don't think he would have been Morgan Freeman. Cause how old was Denzel in '95? Google that shit. How old
How
was
old was
Den
Denzel?
in
Probably in his 30s.
1995?
Probably his 30s, right?
Get the fuck out of here.
What?
Denzel Washington was 41 years old in 1995. I don't
Here,
believe that
I'll double
shit.
check. Let me double check. He was
His
born in
birthday's December 28,
yeah, he was born in
1954.
1954. So he's 70 now. So
Damn.
yeah,
That nigga was 41. Okay, maybe he would have played Morgan
I'm
Freeman.
I'm pretty
I thought
sure.
he would have been younger than that. He
Yeah,
always just looked good, man. You never know, man. Black don't
good,
crack.
good looking cat, man.
Yeah,
But
Denzel the pinnacle, man. I don't think that. I honestly just I gave it up. Like there's some great actors, bro. Leo. I even fuck with Matthew McConaughey, man. Shout out to my nigga, man. But ain't nobody fucking with Denzel, bro. It's like nobody. Nobody. It's crazy. But anyways, yeah, I guess he would have played Morgan Freeman. His character. Damn, that's crazy. I just didn't think he was 40 in '95, nigga. Denzel been around my whole life, bruh.
Yeah.
Morgan Freeman too. Shit. But what? So in doing research for the album, the movie. You came across the album.
Okay. Yes. So as we've discussed the new format, that I had to find an album for this movie. So in my research, I found out there was an album actually based off of this movie, and it is not who anybody in here is probably expecting. I'll tell you that much. Um, there was an album that came out in 1999 called "The Seventh Deadly Sin" by rapper and actor Ice-T. Um, yeah, I was never expecting to see this name cross my screen in doing my research, but it
Ice-T.
did. And then the cover of the album literally looks like it has all the uh the sins written down, like all scattered across the thing. It's taking off the seven poster, and the intro is Morgan Freeman's like lines from the movie. Is the intro. Um,
Yeah, I'm gonna make a film about the seven sins,
yeah,
man.
so
An album about the seven
so
sins, man,
um
and rap off beat.
so with during doing this, I had to listen to it. Um, it's 21 songs, Chris. It's an hour and 13 minutes.
Nah, I could have kept all that hour and all that
And
13 minutes.
what a way to make an hour and 13 minutes for like 2 hours. Because boy, I thought this album was never going in.
Is there any way you could pull the album cover up on screen right now?
Can I pull it up?
Yeah, I just want to see it if you can, or send me a picture.
Yeah,
I guess I can look it up.
Hold
What's
on.
the album called?
There you go. It's on the screen.
Yeah, no, I could have kept that shit, dog.
That's it. Shit. That's all it looks like. In 1999, to be fair, but yeah, there you go.
Yeah. And the movie, he made 4 years later, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know what. I don't have any information what compelled him to do it. It's not highly rated or anything, so like it's kind of just like lost in time. But I found it. I listened to it. It exists, but I would say,
and it's on streaming. Obviously,
it's on streaming. Do I recommend this album? Definitely not. Don't waste your time. But it is there. Now, on the other hand, there is an album that I thought of after doing my research and like being like off the vibe and like kind of like battling your demons and like your sins and like sometimes ultimately losing to them. And this album is actually a very good album. So opposite the one I talked about. So this album is the debut album from Heavily Angel DMX. It's Dark and Hell is Hot. I think that album matches a lot of the stuff going on in this movie with Detective Mills, with dealing with obviously DMX talking about like street life and stuff, but like what I mean is, this out like he talks about a lot of that kind of stuff on this album. Like he on the song what Let Me Fly, he says, I sold my soul to the devil and it was cheap. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like he was like doing whatever he could to get ahead. But this album is just going back to this album was fucking dope. I mean he dropped his first two albums in 7 months apart in the same year, and they both went number one. And they're both bangers. Like, so it's Dark and Hell's Hot and Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood. Like, okay, it's understated how great of a run he had. But like, this album in particular is a really really good debut album. And I really think it captures like every kind of like deeper meaning for this movie. It's kind of on this album, just on like the street side of things. Not necessarily like as drastic as what this movie is providing, but like it does have that vibe. And any chance I can showcase DMX, I'll do it. So, um,
Shout, rest in peace to DMX, man. You know, what I'm
so,
saying? That was a great choice album.
so
I don't know why I didn't think of that.
if you never heard this album, do yourself a favor, just listen to it. For sure. If uh, like, yeah, DMX just has a presence on records that is kind of not really around anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, man, that was my pick. And that's kind of what I came up with for this movie and album combo. What song did you pick?
I'm sticking with New York.
Okay.
Also, well, it's from a group. RP the Prodigy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Havoc. They're actually putting out their Infinite album today. I'm definitely excited to check that out. But I picked Quiet Storm featuring Lil Kim.
mm.
I just thought that beat, the vibe was perfect for this film. Uh, I definitely feel like, I mean, obviously we had to have the song on repeat, but you could play that song throughout the whole movie and it'll just fit what's happening.
He said, "I'll repeat
Uh,
this."
yeah, you just gonna have to loop that bitch probably like 78 times. But I think it's just perfect. New York, gritty, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It feels dark, not
dark.
dark
Yeah,
like, I mean, it does feel dark in that sense, but it feels like nighttime vibes
yeah.
in the city type shit.
Crunchy ass beat too.
Yeah, I just thought that was perfect. Uh, but yeah, that's what I picked, man. Like I said, that Infinite album dropping at midnight. I'm very excited to listen to that tomorrow. Um, we heard some joints off there already.
Yeah,
Nas,
I think.
Georgia Smith joint dropped. They leaked the clips in Mob Record today or yesterday. I think it was. It probably was today.
Yeah, I think the Cool Kids drop their album tomorrow too.
Yeah, I saw that as
Um,
well.
so I'll have some stuff that I can listen to on the plane.
The duos are back.
Yeah, I like it though. I like it.
Clips, Mob, and not for nothing, man. I know, the joke is to say like every time Nas does something, Jay-Z comes and like steps on the moment. But Nas has been quietly and unquietly winning these past few years. His company Masterful is who's putting out all these albums, right?
Yeah, and they're putting out some bangers
Yeah,
for sure.
Ghostface Killer's Supreme Clientele 2. They're putting out this Mob album. And they put out Slick Rick's, I believe, as well. This Slick Rick just put out an album. Am I
Yeah,
tripping?
this year. Yeah,
Yeah. And they did obviously everything Nas and Hit Boy did, and they're keeping the thing rolling. Not only is Mass Appeal winning when it comes to putting out the music, but Nas also was able to get a casino open in partnership or whatever in Queens. I want to
yeah,
say,
and then Jay Z's didn't open. So
yeah.
there you
So it's
go. There
like
you go.
Nas finally got a dub on
He
our
got
boy.
one.
I was actually thinking about it today. If people really think Nas won, that I mean, it was hard. I ain't gonna lie. Ether's hard. I just don't know if it's better than Takeover.
But see, the thing with that one is like I don't think there was any definitive thing happening, right? Like
Yeah,
there was nothing happened. Like no career was ended.
yeah,
No respect was lost for either one
hmm
from on the peer side. It was just kind of like that happened, right? You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like,
I think that was more for like New York.
yeah.
Like
I mean,
New
we're gonna feel
York
it
was
differently
like,
down here. Yeah,
yeah. That's the only. I mean, 50 and Ja, it was either like you fuck with G Unit or you didn't.
yeah,
I think Drake and Kendrick was like real. You have to pick a side, and you got to stay. Like Josie, like one of my coworkers, just hit me the other day and was like, "Hey, they're doing an all Drake night in Dallas." I was like, "Yeah, fuck it, I'll go." Like, I still listen to Drake. Like,
yeah, yeah.
I'm not finna. You know what I'm saying? But our other friend was like, "That sounds gay." No, I don't want to go. I was like, "Man, I know the hoes finna be in there. I'm
Yeah.
going in."
Yeah. Feel No
I'm
Ways
like,
come on, I'm in there.
bro, that because she said she went to the all weekend thing
Oh
that
yeah.
they did, and she said they literally played every weekend song from every album. So it's not like I don't know how the all one artist things work.
I've been to a couple of those, yeah.
Do they play the whole song, or they just because
No,
this was
so
saying we're just playing
generally
the
generally
hits?
what they do is they it's not like just all the albums, but it's like they have like all songs with those people on it. So like features,
Mm-hmm.
um, some like deep cuts, and they just have them like sequenced in a way where you're like, oh shit, oh shit, oh
Yeah,
shit. But it's not
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah, here's college dropout, late registration, right? Like they're not doing that. Like if they're
Yeah, that
doing
don't
that,
make sense.
that's lazy. If they're doing
I could
that,
do that at home
because like
for free.
because really, if you're planning out like a if you're planning out like a 3 hour set, right? Like Drake has enough music you can plan a 3 hour set. Like
Yeah,
for if you're including features, you
yeah,
can bang out a 3 hour set for sure.
yeah. A nice 3 hour set.
Yeah, so um yeah, if you're doing that, like that's pretty lazy. Um but yeah, so since it is October, um I was gonna pick Zodiac,
Hmm.
but it's not on any streaming service.
Hmm.
Um, so I wanted to make it easy. So I looked up because to be very frank, I'm not a big horror guy. Like I'm not super. There are some movies I like in the genre, of course. Like I like Nightmare on Elm Street. I like Alien. Like I like any kind of like popcorn movie almost. So I don't do the demonic stuff very much. Like
Hmm.
not a I always feel weird watching that kind of stuff. So um and also with my wife, like she doesn't like anything like excessively gory. I think Saw one's phenomenal, but that was a very unique film at the time.
Very, yeah.
And the twist, like anything with like a unique twist or spin on it, I'm okay with. I'm more of like a and in the vein of Seven, like a thriller, but like sometimes like that one was still a little like excessive, but like I like thrillers that are like, yo, what is happening right now? Like
Hmm.
that's the kind of thing I think. So I looked up like some unique like horror thriller movies, um, and there was one that came up on Netflix actually that was recommended on several sites. Never heard of this movie, but
Hmm.
it has a lot of high ratings. And I tried not to read too much into it, so I didn't spoil anything for myself. Let me pull it up here so I don't butcher the name. It's called It's What's Inside, on Netflix. A trippy party game turns twisted in this genre bending thriller that's perfect if you like your brain to be whipped, tossed, and scrambled. Um, but for what I do know, it's a group of friends, um, all young actors. They meet up at their friend's house, and they literally have a game night, and some shit just happens while they're
Okay.
playing.
So
Um,
you haven't watched this yet, or you
I
have?
have not watched it yet.
Okay.
All I did was add it to my watch list, and I will have watched it by the time the next episode comes out. But I
Yeah.
wanted to tell you about it before I because I didn't want to like have any like notion of what this movie was.
Hmm.
Um, and luckily, like the trailer they have on Netflix doesn't really give anything away, but it's just them standing around in a circle. But um, it has a lot of good ratings. Like and it came highly recommended on a bunch of websites when I was looking stuff up. So I was like, hey, let's do one that I don't think a lot of people that have seen. So yeah, it's called It's What's Inside on Netflix.
I got it
Um,
in my notes.
so yeah, I'm excited to watch it. I'll probably watch it with Shelby. Um, so I can get her take two on that one. Um, but yeah, uh, definitely have no idea what album I'm picking for that because that's just all fresh. So yeah, we'll see what kind of vibes this movie brings. For sure. Is there anything else you want to talk about before we call it a night?
Um, hold on, I'm writing in my notes.
Okay.
Um, yeah. So I started Hunter x Hunter from scratch, from the
Oh no.
jump. You
Yeah.
heard from inception, from conception.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh
I will say it's a really fucking slow burn, man. But
oh, like the Hunter exam part.
from jump to where I am now, I'm on season 2, and it's starting to heat up because now we learning about.
But okay, because the season thing is just for like Netflix and stuff. Where are you at in the journey?
They're talking to the nigga with the glasses that's teaching them about the yin and yang.
Okay, so
I know it's
yes,
not what it
so
is, but
you're about to get to the power system basically.
yeah.
Okay,
So he started explaining if you don't know how to control it, you can crush your body. The clown nigga
okay,
was like, "Hey, y'all not even strong enough to even fuck with
like
this area right
get in
now."
this floor. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So you're on
Uh,
the
so
tower.
I'm right
Okay,
there, and I'm
okay,
like, okay, now I'm locked in.
yes, okay.
I really started locking in when Gon was fighting the bald headed ninja, and he was like,
And he got his ass
that's when
whooped.
I locked in.
Yeah,
Yeah, he got beat up. But Gon was like, nigga, we ain't gotta kill each other. I just gotta outsmart you or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
and then
So I'm curious to
he was like I concede, and he was like no, and he was like, well, what do you want me to do? You won't give up. And
yeah,
then,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
so he
You
was
go
like,
yeah.
yeah,
Uh I can see Gon as a thinking man. I've seen that throughout the time. He's really utilizing his the way he grew up.
so
Like
you did so for instance, like when you're on the hunter exam and Kahlua ripped that dude's heart out in like 2 seconds, like
that was fine. But I'm like, I've seen shit like that
yeah,
before though.
but were you like, okay, what's this kid's deal?
Well, I knew from my previous attempt that he
Okay,
was like his
assassin.
family was
Okay,
on some shit. Yeah. I knew that. But I just wasn't paying attention closely enough to see like when these niggas powers. Cause I know these niggas, I know he's not just gonna carry this fisher pole and try to like whoop niggas with the fisher pole.
yeah, yeah,
Cause
yeah.
this clown nigga just killed niggas with like
Playing cards.
deck of cards, man. You gotta come with something. So I am very excited
Yeah,
where
so
I'm at right now. It's
I'm
starting to
glad
heat up.
I'm glad because like really like the I've told you this before, but like the power system is super cool in the show. Like it's probably
Mhm.
my favorite of any show because it's very individualized and like um it's like you get types, but then like you can frame it however you want
Yeah.
by your personality. And you see some like real unique uses of it. Like cause like Hisoka, which is the clown guy you're talking about, when you find out like what his ability is, you're like, oh, at first you're like, this seems like pretty basic, but then like when he uses it, like when he applies it in fights, and you're like looking at it, you're like, oh no, this shit is like mad useful in a fight. Like you're like, damn, this shit crazy. And then like you see what Gon and like Kahlua like decide to make their powers. That's all cool too.
Mm.
Um, but
So
yeah,
the other two niggas in they squad, they don't get powers.
yes they do.
Okay.
So you're after you're done with the tower, you're about to go to York New City, and you're about to meet up back up with Kurapika, and boy oh boy, that's when you're gonna be locked in for sure. Because
Okay. Which one is that? The blonde?
Kurapika's the blonde with the scarlet eyes.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
You're gonna be like, yo, what happened to this dude in the meantime? You're gonna be like, dog,
Yeah.
this dude leveled up.
Yeah.
So yes.
Okay,
Um
yeah. I'm locked in right now. I ain't gonna lie. I'm locked in. And
yeah.
shout out to you for your Disney Hulu account, or I would not be able to watch it. You know what I'm saying? Um But yeah, I'm locked in for sure. So that's like the most exciting thing I got. Oh, and again, because of you, I know people. I'm late to the party, but I just started Ghost of
Oh, Tsushima.
Tsushima,
Tsushima.
Tsushima, and it's pretty fun. I haven't played a game like this before. The the style of the play is a little bit different. Trying to get used to that, but it's a beautiful game.
Yeah,
Um,
gorgeous.
First thing I noticed is how good it looks. The voice acting in English, I mean the English dub, whatever,
No, the English voice
is
is
good.
great.
Yeah, it's good.
Because it was actually made in English, so like the actor that's there is the guy talking. So
Oh, word.
yeah, so
He's speaking Japanese and English,
no, so
or they got somebody else doing Japanese.
the Japanese voice actor is Zoro from One Piece. Fun enough.
Oh, word.
I actually have beaten the game twice in English and Japanese. So like,
Which style of play? I mean, which?
the English is more natural if like because of how it was made. It was made by an
Yeah.
American company, so like
Mm,
it was the English is more natural because all the actors are the people talking. Like so,
mm,
like hearing their voice and stuff. But it was cool seeing Zoro like talk, like of course.
yeah,
But then I was just like, I want Zoro to do Zoro shit.
yeah,
but
yeah. But I'm enjoying that game too. I'm not very far. Trying to get used to the fighting and
yeah,
stuff like that.
I've played about 10 hours of Yote, um, and boy, I am getting just having fun getting lost, just walking around to finding random shit. Uh,
Yeah.
um, and then like it's just a completely different character too. So like that's what's cool about it. And she doesn't give a fuck about all that honor shit. She's like, I'm just here to kill motherfuckers. And
Hmm.
then like instead of fighting styles, you get weapons. So I just have the regular sword and then I have the dual swords now. So but I'm not even I'm all I'm doing is like finding stuff. That's all I'm doing
Yeah.
right now. But that's the name of the game though.
I'm enjoying it, man.
Yeah, I'm glad. Um, yeah, I mean you should definitely play more action adventure games. Really, like I mean if you like Zelda, you'll like those kind of games for sure. But
Yeah, yeah. I see the similarity for sure.
um,
For sure.
yeah, I'm just glad you're watching Hunter x Hunter, man. Like,
Yeah, I'm fucking with that shit, man. Shout out to
yeah,
Gone. You heard? I'm locked in with my boy right
I'm
now,
just
man.
waiting. I'm not gonna tell you nothing. I'm just waiting because I know one day you're gonna message me, but like, why did you tell me this shit happened? So like, I'm just waiting for
Part
all
of
this
me
shit.
feels like, and I know this isn't going to happen,
Mm-hmm.
but the relationship between Gone and what's the white hair kid?
Kilo.
One of them niggas gonna die,
Oh
like
no,
die,
they're
and
not
not
gonna
come
die.
back.
They're
I
just
ain't
gonna die.
saying but I just got a feeling, and I
Nah.
really thought it was gonna be the white hair kid.
Okay.
I felt like he was gonna get murked. Watching it early on, I know they're like main characters and shit. They're not gonna do that for real, but part
Mm-hmm.
of me feels like that's the only. I don't know. Let me get to the
Nah.
end. See
Get
where
there.
we at.
Get there, and
Yeah,
let's talk.
I just had that little theory.
We'll have a full Hunter x Hunter episode finally when you catch all the way up.
And they got movies and shit too, right?
They're the movies are not that great. I'm just gonna get that out
Okay.
the way. They're not that
I
great.
seen them on there. That's why I was like, oh shit.
Yeah,
Let me.
there's two or three. Like Last Mission, Phantom Rogue. I think there's two or three of them. They're
Mhm.
not good though. Well,
I'll take it down.
they're not like worth because they don't tie into the story at all. It's just kind of like they're there. Um, but
I'll take your word for it, champ.
yeah, you don't you they're not essential. I would say. Um, but yeah, so
That's it for me, my boy.
all right, me too. I don't have nothing else. I mean, main thing was just finding that movie. So add it to your Netflix watch list, and I will have watched it by next week. for sure. So
All
yeah,
right, man.
I'll update you on the trip, man.
Yeah, y'all have a safe trip.
And
You
everything
heard?
that
Sorry I
happens
couldn't make
there.
it this time.
And yeah, bro. We will see y'all next week. The same place and same time.